Hello everyone. I just want to make a little reflection, and the reflection is going to be on a very difficult problem or situation. Not at the moment when the problem is intense, or the feeling or the pain or the suffering is very intense. Not at that not that very moment, but this reflection is problem or suffering that is persistent, or that has a kind of a repeating pattern, like when you can say that problems attract problems, and so on and so forth, something like that, or that kind of situation in which it happened some time ago, then after then the person no longer has a moment of peace. It's always like one problem to another, even to an extent that you can even start believing that there is some witches or some bad luck behind it. Sometimes you can even think that maybe there is an ancestral cause, or a family problems that is causing all that. So that is what I'm going to reflect on. For example, if after a very serious accident, maybe somebody sustained injuries that lead later to maybe a permanent handicap and or disability, something like that, or even in the case of losing someone that is really dear to us, maybe like parents, children, or brothers and sisters, or even very close friends, and maybe mentor, somebody you look up onto, and it happens that you lose them, or you lost them in a certain circumstances to death. So after a long period of time, you find yourself in a very serious shit, problems after problems. Maybe initially you thought everything was going to be okay, that you are strong, you proved to be strong. So this is what my reflection is going to be. When something like this very dramatic, catastrophic happen, maybe at the moment it happens, you feel strong, or you want to be strong. You think that maybe your wisdom happens to keep you strong, and you feel like you are strong. But something really happened to you, something happened to your body, something happened to your soul, something happened to your spirit. Yeah, something happened. But at that moment, you didn't pay attention because you wanted to be strong. You think that being strong means that being able to maybe sustain the person, or the children, or the little ones, the past person, the person who just passed away, left behind. So you think that you can be strong to sustain these people, these little ones, so that you can help the spirit of the departed one to rest in peace. So, or because the love you have for that person, or for the way that person have been for you, you think that you needed to be strong so that you'll be able to continue to sustain the cause the person believed in when he or she was alive. So because of that, you didn't pay attention to the fact that something happened to you, something very dramatic, because you were trying to be strong. So that means you were supposed to be broken into pieces, but you didn't allow it to happen. But what happened in the long run is that you were really broken at that moment. It's just that you didn't pay attention. So you didn't go into the pain. You didn't respond to the pain with so much compassion. You ignored the pain, proving to be strong, so you ignored the pain. Or you didn't recognize the intents of the pain. Or you didn't permit yourself, because you couldn't permit yourself to really feel the pain, and you couldn't permit yourself to be broken into pieces with that. You needed to be strong. But in the real sense, you were completely broken. Your body suffered it, and you didn't pay attention, and your soul groaned and suffered, but you didn't feel the intent. Your soul went into that place, but you didn't pay attention. So in the long run, you're going to find yourself that you are not okay. Sometimes you won't even understand why you are not okay. You won't even realize that something happened to you some time ago is manifesting in a very bad way after a long period of time. Yeah. So sometimes nature really wants to break us into pieces, because when we are broken, the nature has its own way of remolding us into a whole piece of human, which we really are. So even experiencing that breakage, that breaking into pieces and be remolding into a whole piece again is a process, is a metamorphosis, is a transformative process. So if you don't go through that, you are not going to experience that transformation. The transformation is going to happen anyway, somehow, in your body, in your soul, in your spirit. It's going to take place, but you are not going to be aware, because you didn't undergo through the process. You were afraid to go through the pain, or you wanted to go through. You couldn't permit yourself to go through all that painful process, because you know you have to be strong for a lot of reasons, and you've been. But after a while, you discover that things are not really okay with you, and you don't know why. So this happens very often, more than we believe. A lot of people are suffering from something that happened to them, which is a situation in which they believed that they needed to be strong, and they were strong, and they did their best to be strong, and they did their best to keep on moving, so that because they believe that is the only way things can get better for them and for everyone they loved around them. But at a moment, they discover that ever since something like that happened, their life has never been the same. So if this is you, why not talk with a psychologist? Why not talk with people who has an awakened consciousness, who can listen to you and help you to realign, to recognize and align yourself with that pain with so much compassion. And if it has to be, you can still go through that darkness, maybe in a different way, but with so much compassion, and get out of it with so much grace. This time, you have more power, because you are going to do it with consciousness. Then it's going to liberate you from all this series of problems that is piling up, that it seems that what is going on, it seems that ever since that happened, problem has been problem after problem. So ask yourself, is there any situation in your life in which you wanted to be strong and you didn't pay attention to your body that is breaking, that is falling apart, to your soul that is almost going out of your body, to your spirit that is completely broken? If there is, then try to feel that pain with so much compassion. If possible, seek for help, somebody to help you. Talk about it with a specialist and take control of the situation. If you talk to someone, a specialist, an awakened soul who understand how this mechanism works, they are going to help you to walk through this situation and uncover whatever that must have happened in the past, and help you to feel it with compassion and come out of it. So you are going to find out that at a point, there was a moment in which you were supposed to take a direction and you take another, just because you needed to be strong. Yeah. Don't keep it to yourself. Speak up. Reflect on this, and if it resonates with you, with your soul, seek help from a specialist. It could be from a psychologist or from an empathetic listener like me. You are going to find light, and you are going to break that mechanism and break free. You are going to get back your power, get back your wisdom, and you are going to see that you are a perfect soul, and there is no ancestral or generational curse that is being laid on you. Okay, so take care of yourself, and blessings.